Dealer or independent, who should I take my car to for repair? And I'm going to tell you right now, if it is under warranty, it needs to go back to the local dealer of your choice, someone that you trust and have faith in, and they communicate well with you. Beyond that, I'm always going to fall on the independent side. I think in the independent aftermarket of auto repair, we have amazing technicians who are true professionals, especially when we talk about diagnostics, testing, things like that. These guys are really a notch above anywhere else in the industry. Now, I'm not saying dealer guys can't diagnose. However, their pay structures, their commission structures, they're not really designed to reward those guys for developing diagnostic skill. And so it's a whole lot harder to find that top-notch guy in a dealer environment because he's not paid to learn. He's not paid to develop this. And if he does learn and develop this, the system actually punishes him for his abilities. And most independents, when they have a testing guy, he's probably paid hourly, not commission. That brings on a whole different conversation, but I do think it's worth mentioning here is that when we talk about auto repair service, many of the independents have a little bit of commission to incentivize their employees, but it is not that they do not get paid if they don't fix cars or if they don't sell specific services. Many dealerships have what we call spiffs on specific services, and that helps them sell those services because their team will really push those hard, and those are very high profit margin items for dealerships. And so a little bit of the insight into that, and it's something that I see consumers complain about all the time. They're making recommendations for things that I don't know if I need. Now, independents make recommendations all the time. Some of them definitely make recommendations for things you don't need, but most of them are much more cognizant of exactly what it is you're dealing with in your automobile. They're looking at the automobile and making recommendations based on what they see. They may make estimates and show you what the scheduled manufacturer recommendations are for a specific mileage or age for the automobile. And that's to keep you informed, but it's not necessarily just to sell you something. It's to provide you information. Whereas the dealer is going to be very pushy about these things to try and get this additional sale. I don't think most independent shops do that. So if you have a complex issue, especially with an older automobile, I'm going to recommend that you visit an independent auto repair facility that has a good reputation. That does not necessarily mean that they have high-end skilled diagnosticians in their shops, and everybody makes mistakes from time to time. So I'm not saying that the independent is perfect. However, it is much more likely when you work with a small hometown independent garage that they are genuinely going to care about your best interest. In fact, when we're working with auto repair shop owners, one of the things that happens is we have to remind them that they must pay their bills. As much as they love you, the consumer, and want to do what's best for you, they still have to be able to pay their bills. These folks will starve themselves and their families to take really good care of you, the consumer. So I feel like you're in much better hands when you're working with an independent repair facility. I would love to know your opinion. So drop it down in the comments below and let me know what you think. Would you choose an independent, or would you choose a dealer service, maybe even a chain store? Drop it in the comments and let me know what you think down below. Y'all have a good one.